Just when you thought it was safe to go back to your trailer park.
The Dirty Overhaul Rock Show is back.
And coming at you. We got a very, very, very special show tonight.
We do have a special show. We have on the show tonight,
without further ado,
we have on the show tonight, we have, if anyone's familiar with Madman Moore.
If not, you will be after this.
That is correct. He's going to be calling in here in just a little bit. And if you are not familiar with him, he was from a couple of bands that you may remember. Let's see, one band was Mr. Blackwell.
Yeah.
Let's see, who else? He was with Enemy in Disguise and the Joey Panzarilla Band.
Yeah.
They opened for Queensryche in '97 at Walnut Creek. Steppenwolf. And let's see who else. And Gretchen Wilson.
Yeah.
So he's going to be calling in. We're also going to be talking to John Hatchell from Almost Famous. And my tongue tied tonight. And then, of course,
Ernie Shepherd.
Mr. Ernie Shepherd from Trial by Fire, who we're listening to a little bit of Journey right now. So get ready, hold on, buckle your seatbelts, enjoy the ride, because we're going to be talking to Mr. Madman Moore here in just a few minutes. As a matter of fact, I think he was just calling in.
Yeah.
And let's see if that was him on the line. We're jumping right into the meat of the show here.
Yeah. Let's see if he'll answer now. We hung up on him.
Yeah, that's the sound we're used to hearing.
Yeah.
So anyway, got a lot of heavy hitters tonight. We had to pay a whole lot of people to get these people on here. Oh, we're going to have some tickets to give away, Brian.
Yeah.
We're going to have some Trial by Fire tickets to give away.
Yeah, we know there's a lot of Journey fans out there. So.
Well, who doesn't like Journey?
Not me. I love them.
So if you have checked the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show page, you have found out that Trial by Fire, a tribute to Journey, is going to be at the Sky Lounge, DJ Sky Lounge. And we're going to have some tickets for that. And that's going to be awesome. So we'll give you more information about that a little bit later on, where it is and so on and so forth. So we're waiting for Mr. Madman Moore to give us a call. In the meantime, fair warning, we'll be playing at Riders in the Country this weekend.
Friday and Saturday
Friday
night.
and Saturday.
Come on out and enjoy the fireworks.
Is it going to be fireworks? Let's see what else we got going on.
I bet there'll be somebody that pisses me off this weekend.
There's a new movie out that reminded me of you called Unfriended.
Yeah, that's me.
And it's a horror flick about, I guess about unfriending people on Facebook.
It's about this guy who's in a band and his fucked up people call and they say, you guys aren't as good as you were. You don't talk to me anymore at the shows, and then they get unfriended.
We're disappointed in you. We brought people to see you, and
and then you guys.
I unfriended you,
and you guys didn't come out and make a big deal over my 90-year-old ass. So
oh no,
we got unfriended. Oh wow! Let's see if we can get.
Let's see what we got going on here. Hey, this is a Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Who have we got on the line?
What's up, man? It's Madman Mike Moore, man.
Madman Mike Moore.
I like that, Triple M.
We like the name, my friend.
Cool, man.
Where are you calling from, Madman? Can I call you Madman or just Mad or
Mr. Man?
Madman's fine, whatever.
All right.
All right, cool, Madman.
Are you disgruntled all the time? Is that why you're the Madman?
Nah, man. I remember my best friend's brother-in-law, for some reason, I don't know, I was about 12 years old. He kind of gave me that nickname, so it's kind of always stuck.
Yeah.
You're the Motor City Madman.
Nah, that'd be Ted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew it was somebody.
So where are you calling from, Madman?
Dunn, North Carolina.
Done.
You're done.
Yeah.
No more.
Done, man.
Now tell us now. I was just telling everybody about a couple of bands that you were in a little while ago. Why don't you tell everybody?
Yeah, give us the background on the Madman.
Let's see. Well, Jesus, I reckon played bands. I've been playing bars since I was 15. I learned it all. That very one gig, daggone, I learned how to daggone fight with a pool stick.
Hell yeah.
You sure there wasn't riders in the country?
Yeah, there was just like this little shithole, man. Can I cuss?
Yeah, please.
Oh, yeah, go right ahead,
We
please.
encourage it.
Excellent. Oh, cool. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah.
This is internet
much
radio.
better now. Yeah, anyway, man, it was like this little shithole, man, and I had to move the pool table to set up and shit, man. We were like 15 years old on the first band, man, and it's, I learned how to daggone, defend myself, learned how to damn drink beer, and, learned how to daggone put a smile on somebody's face, and I knew right then, well, this is what's for me. But I guess fast forward to, I don't know, 1993, I guess. That's when we formed Mr. Blackwell. That was, seems like forever ago. That's my main deal. I've been, I got my whole life's work pretty much wrapped up in that little deal. I've also played in a band called Jack. Played with them. Played with Enemy in the Skies.
Oh, okay.
They're on the scene right now. Yeah. Filled in basically. I never really joined, but they need Mr. Fix It, so that help them out. Good bunch of guys, great music too.
So you're the guitar player, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Lead guitar player.
I try to play.
Cool. Cool deal, man.
We know some of those guys.
Yeah, we play with a couple of those guys.
Awesome deal, man.
So Mr. Blackwell was like your predominant band. Is that who you're playing with now too, or are you still jamming or?
Oh man, I jam every day, man. That will never leave. I currently know I'm not in a band right now. A couple of prospects have turned up in the past, actually the past week, which is good to hear.
Yeah.
I can't say anything definite because I could walk outside and the car hit me and be dead, and it'll never happen. So,
It ain't the spot in Pantera, is it?
Oh, I wish. I shit myself.
Oh yeah, no shit. That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
No doubt.
So what kind of stuff? What is your background? Do you like rock? Are you a metal guy? What is your or do you like it all?
What's your backyard?
Whatever floats my boat, really, man. From Skinner to Slayer, man.
Yeah, us
That's
too.
the way I can put it, man. Yeah, it's I'm a metal guy for the most part, but I did play in a band called the Joey Panzarella Band. I'm sure you know Mike Ewan and Dex Horton.
Yeah, we know those cats. Not really well,
Okay.
but we know of them.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, they were in it, man. And it was actually it was like a Hayseed
Dixie.
Hayseed Dix. Yeah, there you go,
Yeah.
man. Kind of thing, man. And
Like metal bluegrass.
No, it won't really. No, we did rock.
That's a
I
trip.
wish, man. Yeah, I wait for the day that they let a baritone guitar roll up in there, man. That'll be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I did that. That was actually traditional bluegrass, which
Wow.
I've never done before, man. So, but the way they did the songs, there really wasn't no way for me to get a copy of it. So I just did what I did, how I thought the shit should be, and I guess it was good enough.
Just fill in the hole.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah. They were happy, so I was happy. So.
We had a listener post this actually for someone else that's going to be calling in later on, but I'm going to direct the question to you as well.
Sure.
What inspired you to get into music?
Well, about the same thing for everybody, man. Fucking damn chicks.
Man.
The love came later, of course, but yeah.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah,
Oh
we know.
God, Brian gives me shit over that.
That's only because I can't get any.
He says, "You and your hoes."
Hey, man, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, Dave will do it.
Yeah.
8 to 8, he's blind, crippled, or crazy.
I didn't need loving too, man.
Yeah, that's true.
So how long you been in music now? Been playing professionally, shall we say?
Let's see. Up until maybe about, let's say about 4 years ago, maybe 4.5. I've been in a working band since I was 15.
Damn.
I'm 43 now. So.
Me
See,
too.
you could have lied and said you were 33, or.
Oh, hell no, man. I live 23.
That's what we say.
I feel 63 though.
Some of the, what was the last band you were in?
Mr. Blackwell.
Let's see. Yeah.
Is that the last one?
That's the last show I played. Yeah, I actually.
Blackwell, yeah.
But before that, I guess it would be in the skies.
Oh yeah. So
You got to have some good stories, man. What's a good road story?
Exactly. See, that's kind of how this show got started, with all the stories that were being told over the Waffle House waffle.
Right.
But yeah, give us your best road story.
Best road story. God, that's a good one right there. I wouldn't call it a road story, but I'd call it a unique experience. Let's see, women's prison in Raleigh.
Oh my God!
I like it already.
Dream gig.
Yeah. Oh man, that's it.
Captain Puss.
Yeah, your tax dollar's hard at work. You know?
Yeah. You said hard. Did you hear what
but
he
you
said?
couldn't get laid at that show. You need your ass.
No, with a
whooped.
fistful of pardons, my friend.
No, I couldn't.
Yeah, with the ones that were that like men, I reckon. You know, there was a bunch of them there that had converted over because they didn't have no choice. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's cool, man. I ain't got nothing against that either.
Yeah, as long as I can get in there, help out a little bit.
Yeah, at least stand in the corner or something.
As long as her dick's ain't bigger than mine.
Yeah.
Cool deal, man. Woman's prison. I can say I ain't never did. I thought we've done a lot of shit, but we ain't done that one.
That sticks out the most, I guess. You know.
That ain't the only thing sticking out. I'll tell you that.
Mine's sticking out, but about 2 inches from where it starts. But we were reading your bio thing that we got, and it says that you got to actually open for Queensryche. Tell us about that.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh man, it was God. It's been God back '97, man. There was this thing that I don't listen to the regular radio much anymore.
Yeah,
but
me
it
either.
was 106. I guess hell, they may play country now. Who knows? Which is cool. But
The end.
they had this contest where you send I guess send a couple of your songs in or whatever, and they were going to judge, who got to do this or whatever,
Right.
Of course, we ain't never going to win anything like that, but, actually the drummer, he just sent a couple songs in and then told us later.
You got me hotter than Georgia asphalt.
Yeah, right. You know how that shit goes. But anyway, man, I remember being, me and the other guitar player at the time, God rest his soul, he's no longer with us, but, we were at work actually, man, and we were just on our lunch break, heard that shit announced over the radio. We packed that shit up, told the boss man, kiss our ass. We were out of here.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and couldn't believe it, man. Just like God, I mean, shit. I mean, one of the worst, so much better bands,
You've ever had.
Cool deal. So did you get to meet them? I mean, was it cool?
Actually, let's see, Chris DeMargo and Jeff Tate, they were kind of, high profile or whatever, but the rest of the guys, man, they hung out, man, were nice, drinking beer with us.
Cool.
It was like, I was like, hell yeah, man. I could actually hear, Jeff Tate in the dressing room.
La 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 la.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe he's in there playing the skin flute.
I hear that works now.
Yeah, Brian would know.
Yeah, the skin flute. What? Oh.
So what? You got anything coming up, Madman?
Not as of yet, nothing I can say for sure, but, like I said, I got a couple of, actually the time off that I've been off, I've been trying to damn learn the secret art of recording, which is a son of a bitch.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you figure it out, let us know.
Yeah, fuck, man, because, I got this audio book, man, the audio engineer's fucking, and it just looks like fucking hieroglyphics, man. I'm like, I got to have a degree in trigonometry, so that almost deterred me. It really did. But,
Well, do us a favor. When you get your next project up and going, send us some music and call us back and let us know how you're doing.
no, most definitely, man. Yeah,
We'll promote the shit out of it.
Keep us up on
Hey,
what's
man.
going on.
Hey, no problem, man. Hell, I appreciate y'all asking, man.
Well, thanks for calling in. We've been running a little bit behind now. We've got another caller
That's cool,
calling
bud.
in right now. But thanks so much for calling in. Now we know a little
Hey,
bit
man.
about the mystery that is Madman Moore.
Madman Moore, man. Thank you, sir.
Hey, man. Hey, man, thank y'all, man. Y'all have
All
a
right,
good one,
buddy.
man.
Yeah, keep
All
us
right.
up to date on what's going on. We appreciate you, my friend.
Hey, man. Thanks, man.
Talk to you
Later, y'all.
soon. Bye. Well, nice fella.
Yeah, great fellow.
We had a call while we were talking. Should we take a quick break, or
Yeah,
should
let's
we,
take a quick break, and then we'll try to get a hold of whoever was calling.
Incoming transmission.
Uh-oh.
Well, there you go.
Maybe we don't have to.
That's the aliens calling.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to be right back after this.
Incoming transmission.
The aliens near Uranus.
We're going to leave you with a little bit of Journey. We'll be right back. Hey guys, Dirty Dave here from the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Do you have a tree moved? You got some branches hanging over some power lines. You got some tree stumps. You need to get tree service. They're called. They do stump grinding. They're fully insured, bonded. No job too big, no job too small. Free estimates and certified arborists. Give them a call at 336-225-4516. That's Big Al and Sons Tree Service in Thomasville, North Carolina. Be sure to give them a call and get those stumps, those branches, those limbs removed. They'll come in and they'll remove that tree for you and get it out of your way. And that's Big Al and Sons Tree Service, 336-225-4516. Make sure you tell them that the guys at the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show sent ya.
3, 2, 1.
You're listening to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
Hello, me. Meet the real me. My misfits wave life. Dark black.
Incoming transmission.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back from a commercial massage.
I like those massages.
Yeah, you like a foot
Welcome,
massage.
welcome to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. We got more antics and calls coming in tonight.
Yeah,
We've got
we
Incoming
got Dave
transmission.
Mustaine calling.
we got some incoming messages.
Well, let's not wait to let the crowd wait. Let's just answer it right now.
Well, it's a message from our next caller.
Oh,
So anyway, he's gonna call back in just a couple of minutes. So
saying which
we're gonna sit here and ride this dead horse as long
Oh
as we
yeah,
can
we're beating the
possibly
fuck
ride.
out of it.
So we got John Hatchell calling in here in just a few minutes. And in case you don't know John is from the band Almost Famous.
Which you actually got to see.
I did get to see him at After Hours, and I had never heard the band. Of course, they were known as another band. And I walked in to go see these guys, and wow, well, they were really
Really
they were really
good.
awesome. So I've spoken with John several times about getting him to call into the show. It's just scheduling conflicts, with us and him, and finally we got him to give us a call, and he'll be calling in here in just a few minutes. So, yeah, what were you going to say?
Yeah, Cindy just left a message that he's trying to get a hold of us.
Yeah, and I just sent him a message just a minute ago telling him we were running behind.
Yeah.
So,
We have a habit of trying to,
trying to sound professional.
yeah, and failing miserably.
So if you're just tuning in, we were just talking with Madman Moore, who was, if you're familiar with Mr. Blackwell, In Disguise, the Joey Palarelli band, I think I'm saying that correctly, but most recently with Mr. Blackwell. just to name a few. And, of course, Mr. John Hatchell is going to be calling in here in just a few minutes. I'm looking on the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show page, and, another caller that we have calling in about 20 minutes or so is going to be, who we got calling in, bro?
I think it's Mr. Ernie Shepherd.
That's right, from the band Trial by Fire, the Journey tribute band that everybody is raving about. Everybody I talk to that says that there's, there's a lot of tribute bands out there. And every time they go see a Journey tribute band, these are the guys they rave about.
Yeah.
And Ernie was really excited about calling in tonight. I don't know why. But he was, and we can't wait to talk to him as well. But as I said before, we have Mr. John Hatchell calling in. This is like the Conan O'Brien show.
Yeah, we might actually answer if he calls.
We might actually answer the phone if he calls
possible.
in. So if you are on Facebook tonight, we're going to be posting some messages for you to call in if you have any questions for our guest tonight. Again, if you have any questions for John Hatchell, we're going to be taking questions off of our Facebook page. So, Brian, check that and see if they have any quotes or anything on there. So, once again, our special guest, Madman Moore, John Hatchell, and from Almost Famous, of course, John Hatchell, and Ernie Shepherd, lead vocalist of Trial by Fire. So, let's see, do we have any, what you got going on? I know we talked about Fair Warning playing this week. What else you got going on? Yeah. I had to move a sofa yesterday. That was really exciting. Let me tell you a little bit about that. I'm driving down the road, and they had this sofa on the side of the road. And this huge sign on it that said free. And my sofa has had the gas. So I was ready to toss it out. And this guy was driving by me, and he circled around and came back and slowed down, and he said something to me. And as me and my son turned around, which yesterday was my son's birthday, by the way. My son Shane, he's 22. Happy birthday, Shane. And this van is coming over the hill, and this guy is stopped in the road, and they slam on the brakes, and they have to go off on the shoulder of the road. And he was screaming, and the guy in the truck who stopped, he took off because these people were on the side of the road. There were some young girls in the back seat that got thrown forward and banged their head onto some paint cans they had in the van. So it was an ugly scene on the side of the road, and I was just sitting here going, all this over a sofa.
Yeah.
In the front yard.
All y'all Mexicans was fighting over that free couch.
So it was from a really nice house, really nice neighborhood.
It only had
and
on it 10
yeah,
times.
probably. So I need to have it dry cleaned more than likely.
Yeah.
But it's a really great shape. It's behind Brian right now as we speak in the green room.
Yeah.
And
AKA the living room.
Yeah, the living room. So that is our studio.
Yeah.
I had to go into Kernersville today, so I was running a little bit behind getting back. So we were running a little behind tonight for the show.
Dave runs on CPT time for all you people out there who don't know what that is. Ask somebody.
What is it, CPT?
Yeah, colored people time. If you're supposed to be at work at 8, you show up around noon. That's just the way.
I am having a tasty beverage from. Have you seen this on TV from Bud Light?
No.
This is the Mixed Tail Hurricane. I think we got our caller here.
Yeah, let's actually answer this one.
Hi, this is the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Who do we have on the line here?
Yes, I'm calling for my pizza.
It's going to be late, sir.
Yeah. It's going to have extra anchovies on that one.
Yeah.
I would like to...
Is this...
No, the pepperoni, please.
No pepperoni.
Is this John Hatchell?
Is this Double D?
Hey, this is Double D.
I wish they had some Double D's.
I need some Double D's. How are you doing, my friend?
Doing good, man. Sitting in the Smoky Mountain Resort in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, doing a little vacation.
Boy, his
Yeah.
voice really changes then, didn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I've been to Gatlinburg, and it's beautiful up there. And
you ain't missing nothing, man.
yeah, I know. Well, I used to leave peanut butter out for the bears.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, you know, the guy that told me that, because I was complaining how I hadn't seen any bears at the place we were staying, and he said, leave some peanut butter out. And I said, seriously? And he went to his little golf cart, and he came back with a little thing like you might have like dipping sauce at Papa John's, and it was peanut butter. He said, leave this out, you'll see a bear. And I said, okay. So we got to see some bears.
Dave was just hoping that the bears ate his
Of
girlfriend.
course, the neighbors were mauled to death, but...
Hey.
from the
You want
band.
Peanut butter on this, please.
Yes, from the band Almost Famous
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
in the house
Famous.
on the phone
Absolutely.
in the Jack Shack studio, Mr. John Hatchell.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
So, what do you guys got going on, Mr. John, Mr. Hatchell? What can I call you?
Man, you can call me anything you want to. You can call me Ray. You can call me Jay. Ray,
call him Sir.
He picked up on that.
He said sir would be nice.
Man, now you can tell how young I am. I'm not playing in so many bands. I don't even know what band to start with, but, Almost Famous is my main band. I playing with Bad Boys, Hollywood. Started with those guys. They're out of the Charlotte area. They do a Ozzy tribute, Motley Crue, and a Poison tribute. Just started singing with those guys. Playing with a band called Knuckle Sandwich.
Oh, I like that.
And then, Knuckle Sandwich, we do all 80s rock.
That's a cool name.
Played those guys this past weekend. And then Almost Famous is coming up this Saturday night at a place called Stooges in Mint Hill.
Now,
Oh,
people
okay.
may not recognize the name Almost Famous because you guys were formerly known as...
Formerly known as Slow Drag. We were
That's
Slow
right.
Yeah,
Drag
see.
for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, Slow Drag.
Which is
Drag.
also a killer name. Who comes up with your guys' stuff, man? I like
Well,
that shit.
I was listening to that new Lynch Mob song, man. It was called Slow Drag. Ani Logan
Oh, yeah.
was singing on that new tune, man. I was like, damn, that'd be a great name for a band, Slow Drag.
Hell yeah.
And then we started booking some more corporate stuff, and they were like, I don't know if we can use that name, John. I mean, great band, but, Slow Drag. I mean, I said, well, we'll just be in the back parking lot, man. We'll see a little bit. But no,
Yeah.
But, no, it's all good, man. We, we changed it back over to Almost Famous, and, because Almost Famous, when I was playing with that Black Crowes tribute, as a matter of fact, we're putting it back together. We were called Hard to Handle.
Oh, cool.
And we got some, we got some more interest in it, so we're putting it back together. Me and Steve and Cole and the rest of the guys, we're putting it back together and getting it out there on the circuit too. I mean, I just love to play, man. I do it full time. I do it, for a living. So
Oh, wow.
into anything I can find. And also, I'm taking a trip May 1st. So probably the first week in June, we're going to California. So I'm doing a little CD, doing an acoustic CD with some a little bit of various stuff on there, original stuff. I'm working on it now. So
Well, good deal,
have that
man.
ready here. Yeah, man.
How can people find you on Facebook if they want to go like your page, listen to your music, that kind of thing?
John Hatchell, Hatchell. If you can't find me there, just go to David Lee Roth's page, and he'll send you right over to me.
You won't hit
I
yourself
like
in the
that.
nose with a staff, will you, during the performance?
Bust your nose.
Absolutely. And man, I got to take up for Dave a little bit. Everybody thought he sucked, man, but Dave is a hell of an entertainer.
Oh, my
And a great
God.
guy.
He's one of my all-time favorites.
If he's only busted himself on the nose one time, think of all the thousands of times that he hasn't.
Now, me and Dave are nose
Absolutely.
challenged, so we couldn't do that either. So.
Yeah, we got big beaks.
Yeah, we got some beakosaurus.
That's the only thing big we got.
Yeah, little dicks, big beaks. That's
Yeah.
what we got.
Man, I've hit myself in the teeth many times with a microphone.
Oh, man,
It's
I
pretty
chipped
easy.
mine 3 times.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
We had a singer one time. Yeah. We had a singer one time who was going back and forth on a drum riser, looking forward, looking back, and about that time the drummer crashed on this one cymbal, and when he went back, he chipped his tooth right on the edge of that cymbal. I was like, God, I'm surprised it didn't cut his mouth open
Yeah,
like the Joker.
Ugh, I've been there, man. That sucks.
Now,
Yeah, I think David Lee did a good job at 60 years old.
Yeah, no
Tearing it up,
shit, man.
Really?
They need to cut him a break. I thought it was awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, give him a break, man. I mean, the people were going crazy. They love him. I mean, that's where I learned all my licks from. He's
Yeah.
bad, man. He's
Now, you
awesome.
guys have a bass player that I forgot his name. What's his name?
Robert Kirkland.
That's right. Right. And as a matter of fact, I started a page just for bass players in North Carolina, and he was one of the very first ones. As a matter of fact, he's one of the pictures that I've got posted up on the cover. But when I first went to go see you guys at After Hours, I was sitting there going, wow, these, and I saw everybody in the band, and I either recognized somebody, and I was like, oh, they fit. And Robert looked like, at first glance, that he should be playing with like Darryl Hall and John Oates.
Absolutely.
And I walked in, and I was like, well, let's see what these guys are all about. And they started playing, and I didn't hear one wrong note from him all night long.
Which is really weird, because when we go out and see other bands.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
It can get rough. But this guy Robert really impressed me, because he was, I mean, he's not hanging from the chandelier or anything like that, you know, like, and, you know, doing the jumping off the bars and nothing, but he's in a pocket, man. He's there, and he's playing all up and down the neck. And but he was in Slow Drag also before, right?
Absolutely, man. The most incredible bass. I play with a lot of bass players. He's incredible, man. He's just smoking, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean,
got a great time.
I mean, you know, he, like I said, you know, he's I mean, sharp dresser. You know, I mean, I didn't, when I first walked in, like I said, I didn't think, I was like, oh, let's see what's this guy about. And then he started playing, I was like, oh my God, my jaw hit the floor. So, what a great player. Man. What a great player he is.
Oh my God, he got an incredible tone, man. You know,
oh yeah. And then of course there's Mike.
Yep.
And
Mike,
you know,
Mike Mills.
Yeah, I remember Mike from Metal Shop.
Yep. Mike's
and
gonna watch out for Mike. There's picks going everywhere.
I was gonna say, one thing that he does is if there's a girl standing at the front of the stage, he'll lick his pick and stick it on her chest.
Damn.
And I was like, that's pretty cool. Yeah. You know, girls will come up, when we play, they'll come up to me and say, can I have one of your picks? And I hold my fingers out and I go, I don't use one, but there you go. But, so you guys have been together how long now?
Gosh, 3 years. And the previous Almost Famous, before those guys were, you know, probably 2.5, 3 years.
Yeah,
cool. So I kind of evolved into this one. The other guys we kind of split ways.
Yeah.
You know, then I called it Slow Drag, and you know, bands are splitting up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I called it Slow Drag for a while, like I said, and then we started getting some more corporate stuff with agents, and they're like, hey, man, you need to move the name around somehow. And I said Almost Famous, and they loved it. So Almost Famous, yeah, about 3 years, I would say, you know, and playing all over the place, anywhere and everywhere we can get into, you know.
Now, what you guys got coming up?
We got, you know what, I don't have my calendar with me, but I think we got Stooges this weekend, like I said before, and gosh, we got the Long Branch in Rock Hill.
Oh, cool.
Coming up. Big Owls in Charlotte. Gosh, I think we're doing some kind of racetrack out in Wadesboro, North Carolina.
Cool.
Coming up in May.
Sounds like you guys are staying pretty busy.
Absolutely, man. Then, you know, like I said, I play with a couple other 80s bands, too, around. You know, I keep busy, you know. They're always got a little saying, if they're paying, we're playing.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
We're DOHRS.
Now, when I first met John, man, he was playing on stage, and these boots that he wears are just incredible. Dude, I would just, there's a couple of people I would just like to kick in the ass with those boots that you wear.
You're talking about the real pointy toed?
Yeah, the real pointy-toed boots. And those are rocking, baby.
Man,
the cockroach stompers.
They come up and go, wow, I love those, man. Where you get those boots?
Where you get the boots, man? Hey, I've been working on my Spanish. You want to hear my Spanish word of the day is?
Oh, lay it on him.
It's chicken wing. And here's how you use it in context, in a sentence. I take my girlfriend down to the convenience store to get the scratch-off ticket, so chicken wing.
Yeah. Please don't encourage him. Just do like I do. Give him a go to hell look.
I get that a lot.
That's incredible, man. That's awesome.
Well, John, we got. I mean, you guys rock. I mean, I heard you guys at After Hours. Are you gonna be coming back to After Hours anytime soon?
You know, our drummer books that gig. I'm going to say possible. We got something coming up, but I'm not sure, you know, when. But I'm sure we'll be back there again.
Cool. I want to check you out this time.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And, you know, I saw Mike flip his guitar over when you guys were playing, and which is something that I do when we're playing. And, of course, I'm a single guy, and his girlfriend was there. And what's his girlfriend's name?
Oh my gosh, why'd you ask me that?
Well, anyway, it doesn't matter.
Don't tell him he'll be trying to hit on him.
No, it doesn't matter.
I told you I was on vacation, man.
I know. But he was flipping his guitar over, and it says "Party Naked" on the back of his guitar. And after you guys got done playing one of your sets, I walked up to him and I said, you know, I do the same thing, but on the back of my guitar it says, "Show me your tits." And he said,
"Well, I probably got him in trouble."
That's what he said. He said he used to have something like that, and he nudged over in the corner, you know, and he's like, "But you know, I can't do that anymore." I said, "Yeah, I got you." But
he's a trip, man.
He looks like he's just wide open all the time.
He is a genius, his girlfriend. That's it.
Oh yeah. Well, she got the big white truck. But so you guys are based out of where?
Well, I'm based out of Monroe area.
Okay.
They're based out of all over. I mean, I say I am.
Yeah.
Because the band's from all over, man. I mean, South Carolina, Midland, North Carolina, Lincolnton, North Carolina. One guy's from Mint Hill. I mean, we're just all over, you know. So we're really not necessarily based out of anywhere. We just kind of meet up and, you know, the days of rehearsing, hey, man, we need to learn this new tune. Okay, I'll see you on stage Friday night, you know.
So what's your next show you guys are going to be doing?
Well, it'll be this weekend at Stooges.
Stooges, okay. I know you said Stooges, but I didn't know if that was this weekend or not.
Yeah, it's Saturday night.
All right, awesome. And you know, you guys sound great. Brian, I'm going to drag him out with me next time you guys come around.
Yeah, and bring him out, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come. You know, when we're off, so it's going to have to kind of coincide a little bit. You know, it's always tricky when you're playing. You know how it goes, because all your buddies are going, "Man, come check us out," and we're like,
I get that every week, man. When you heard somebody hit you up on Facebook, text you, man, I play every weekend.
Yeah, we had a guy die on us one time in Virginia. About 15 minutes before we went on, he had a massive heart attack and died.
You're kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Dude, that is terrible.
Isn't that crazy? It put a damper on the whole evening. But anyway, well, thanks so much.
Wow. And hold on 1 second. What was the guy? What did he do?
Well, he was just there. He was a regular at the bar, and you know, we were getting ready to go on, and he just slooped over in the booth. He just came back from the bar, and you know, the paramedics worked on him for about 20-30 minutes, and you know, they were shocking him and sticking him with needles and all kinds of stuff, and he was pronounced dead when they got to the hospital. So, needless to say, when people were pulling in the parking lot to come see us, they don't know if there's a shooting or a stabbing or, you know, what's going on. They just see cops and ambulance, and they're like, about face, and go the other way.
No drinking here tonight.
Yeah, not tonight.
Wow, man, wow. Now, isn't Steve Arnold still running town with you guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
Every weekend.
Yeah, well,
for the past
by God,
decade.
Oh my God, that's him.
Yeah, by God. Yeah, he throws. You know, every weekend we get together and play. He's got stories too, and he's
got some good stories.
Yeah. And well, by the way, when you got some stuff coming up, you know, whether it's new material or gigs or whatever, feel free to shoot us a line so we can put it on our the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show Facebook page and let people know what's going on with Almost Famous.
I appreciate what you guys are doing, man.
Well, we're trying.
Musicians out, bro.
Somebody's got to do it.
Really. Absolutely, man.
Well,
you rock, man. Thank you, man.
Well, John, thanks so much for calling in with us. We will be talking with you again soon, I hope, my friend. And stay tuned to Almost Famous, and you can check them out on Facebook, of course. You said you can check out your Facebook page at John Hatchell.
Yep.
And
then Almost Famous.
And what we'll do is we'll put a link to your page on our page.
Yeah, man, you guys rock.
Thanks so much, John.
Thanks, man.
All right, we'll catch you down the road.
Later, man. God bless.
All right. And we will be right back. This is the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Promotional consideration for the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show is brought to you by with a great collection of back issues and new issues, Storm Crow Comics, located at 11651 North Main Street in Archdale, is the place to be. With an endless supply of back issues and new issues, Storm Crow Comics purchases collections. You can give them a call at 336-434-0081. Storm Crow Comics is a place for your comics, toys, and other collectibles in the High Point, Archdale area. And we are a short drive down away from 85 and Trinity in Thomasville. Just take exit 111. Make sure if you have any comic book needs and you're a collector, give Kevin and Mark a call at 336-434-0081. And make sure you tell them the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show sent you.
Three, two, one.
You're listening to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
All right, we are back. This is the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
Dave, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Who's crying now?
Who's crying now?
That's
Good
right.
question.
I know who ain't crying.
Who's that?
That's Mr. Ernie Shepherd from the Trial by Fire band.
That's right.
The
On the
Dirty-
phone, we have.
Finally, we have a real celebrity on this piece of junk show to brighten it up.
Are you on the phone, Ernie?
Hey guys, what's going on tonight?
Hey, guy.
Let me tell you that real celebrity thing. You really got me cracking up over here.
So, how many times have you sang that song?
Geez, I'd say at least 2,000 maybe.
Now, is that this week or is that no? That's right.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
that's my whole life probably.
So
I haven't been singing that one for a while.
So Journey Tribute Band, tell us how that happened.
It's kind of a ridiculous story. It was about 8 years ago. I had nothing to do one day, and that's a dangerous thing.
Oh,
I broke
God.
up my guitar. I broke up my guitar, and I started playing the song Lights by Journey. And when I say I had nothing to do, I did it for a good 4 hours.
My God.
And as I sang it, yeah, I know, bored out of my mind, nothing to do. And as I sang it, the voice got better and better and better. And I said, that actually sounds like, a little bit like Steve Perry. I impressed myself a little bit.
And as a singer,
And
that's
so
a good
I
place. That's a good way to sound.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing is my whole life I always looked up to him and said nobody could sound like Steve Perry. And for me to say it sounded a little bit like it was probably more of a hope and a prayer at that point in my life.
Right.
But it was enough for me to take a bit of a look at it.
Well, you seem to be pulling it off. I mean, I hear a lot of people when they talk about, well, we go see a lot of bands around,
when we
especially
can.
locally. Yeah, when we can, when we're not playing. And trust me, we've heard a million bad Steve Perry impressions. And, I mean, just to have the balls to try that.
Yeah.
And to actually, I mean, you're pulling it off. I mean, I hear Trial by Fire all the time. I mean, we know the people from Heart Brigade and AC/DCs and all that, and I mean your name always comes up. I mean as far as tribute bands and and singers. So we're very pleased to have you on the show tonight.
Well, I'm honored to be on the show. I've heard of the show, and I always said, maybe one day they'll ask me to be on it. It's kind of cool.
We would.
Here I am. So
Yeah, I mean it worked out great. We got a brand new person working for us, and she kind of hooked us up with you, and we're very excited about the future now,
Well, hey, anytime you're missing a guest, give me a call, okay?
Oh, wow. Don't say that because that's an open invitation every week.
Boy, you messed up.
I'm going to be the third member of the crew now, right?
Oh, man, please. Yeah, we had to fire Brian Meyer. We couldn't get rid of him. Every time Dave goes to the bathroom, he tries to take over, third mic.
Yeah, he's hard to get rid of.
Yeah, it's like herpes. But
you mentioned the other tribute bands, and I just want to say one of my things I'm very proud of being in this business is that we all help each other out. You know?
Right, yeah,
we really
That's
do.
one of the things I like about this community here in the Triad is that we all look out for each other, and we all just want to see the scene succeed a little bit, be it original music, be it cover, be it tribute. Let's just keep live music going, you know?
right, yeah. And I mean, I think we were talking about this all the time, me and Dave. It's like the younger generation, man, I don't understand what they're going to do without, because I mean, when I was coming up, if it wasn't for music, I mean, even when I was in the military, even when, I don't know how I would have made it through a lot of things. You know, I mean, it's always been there. It's like a friend. You
For all
know?
my friends were getting in trouble, getting arrested, doing drugs and stuff, and I was at band practice. And,
Yeah, doing drugs.
Because most people go sex, drugs, rock and roll, go get you in trouble, and I'm like, man, band practice kept me out of trouble.
Lucky with this band, we don't practice at all.
I agree.
Yeah.
People ask me how much trial by fire practice is, and I'm always embarrassed when I say we don't practice. And they're like, how do you do that with not practice? I'm like, well, we just play the same 22 songs over and over.
Wow, we do have a lot in common.
That's right, because we're scheduled to practice again in June.
Yeah, we get together once every 3 months to remember how the harmonies go.
I like that, remember.
Yeah. They stray after, like, 2 months into it. We're all just making up our own harmonies and stuff. We gotta remember where we're supposed to be.
So did you when you started the whole journey thing, did you have to audition? Did you start the tribute band? Did you say, hey, I can do Steve Perry very well? And
well, that's kind of a continuation of that funny story. After I convinced myself I could do this, I went on Craigslist and I found a band that actually did Journey.
Oh wow!
And I called them and I said, I don't want to be in your band. I just want to see if I can sing the Journey song. And so they said, hey, we got nobody scheduled, so come on down. So I went down, and they asked me to do Don't Stop Believing, Faithfully, in Separate Ways. 3 of their bigger songs, you know. And we did them, one right after the other, and in between they just kind of looked at me like I was like a fish out of water, and I was like, oh, man, I'm
tank.
So I'm just like, I'm tanking. I just want to get through this and get the hell out of here, you know. And so I finished up with the last song, and the guitar player who was kind of running the band looks at me and goes, "You're punking us or something, huh?" And I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "You sound just like the guy from Journey." And I was like, "Well, that's a great thing for you to say, but I think you're crazy." And he's like, "No, really, you're in some Journey tribute band." And I said, "What's a Journey tribute band?" And that's where the idea came from, because I honestly didn't know what the hell it was.
Yeah.
And I went home and Googled the term Journey tribute band, and I found a whole bunch of them. None that I really liked very much. But, you know, there was 1 or 2 that were really good. But I said, hey, maybe I can do this. So then I started calling people up at Craigslist that were looking for bands. And you said, did I have to audition? I actually had to go to the first 3 guitar players that wanted to audition. I had to meet them and sing for them live because they didn't believe me. That was really embarrassing. Because they're like, send us a link to where some of your recordings so we can hear how you sound. I'm like, I haven't been in a band since I was 19. I don't have any recordings. And they're like, if you sound like Steve Perry, you must have a demo. I'm like, no, I don't have a demo. And they just would not believe me. So
now was this guy Neil Sean? This sounds very familiar to. Somebody saw you on YouTube, and yeah.
I missed that by a year. I missed the whole Neil Sean, Arnel Pineda thing by a year. In fact, I was sitting at my kitchen table way before even thinking of singing Steve Perry, and I saw Arnel Pineda on YouTube, the same video Neil saw.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, this is the guy they should pick for Journey. And when I heard that he got picked, I was like, well, at least me and Neil think alike. But he did that in 2006. I started the Journey band in 2007, so I missed it by a year. He had no idea who I was. So.
Yeah.
It's a shame, though. That would have been a much better story, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, that would have been, awesome. Well, have you guys, I mean, see, like when you play around, is it usually like when the bill, is it like a Journey tribute, Heart tribute, and then whoever tribute, or you do regular shows just by yourself too, right? Where it's just you guys.
Normally, when we first started out, the promoters and the booking guys, they always wanted to like try and do a tribute night. They'd always take us.
I think that's
and
awesome.
put us with somebody else. Well, the thing was, it worked for a while, but then what we found is that the audience was getting kind of, I mean, you buy a ticket or show up at a club and you're only going to hear two bands.
Oh, well,
and they're
yeah.
used to going to these venues and hearing, a variety of music. So
Right.
we learned what really works best for us is to work with an 80s themed cover band.
Oh, excuse me.
Exactly.
Hey, I just happen to know one.
So we got to exchange some information when we interview.
Oh, yeah.
All that. But because what it is it gets people in the 80s mood, but they hear a variety of songs. That way, I mean, when we worked with Heart Brigade, it was great. But we'd have a great show. They'd have a great show, and then we come up and they'd be like, we just heard a whole bunch of Heart. Now we got to hear a whole bunch of Journey, So
You know what? I didn't think about that until you just said. I mean, I guess that I can see your point.
Now, Ernie, we had...
you want the one tribute band to be the focus.
Right.
Give them something else to chew on before.
Yeah.
Now, we had a couple of folks post some questions on our Facebook page. And
Leslie Hadaway?
Yeah, Leslie Hadaway. She said, this is for Ernie. And we kind of touched on this already, but she wanted to know who inspired you to get into music.
Would it be Steve Perry?
Well, Steve Perry is definitely on that list. I mean, for me to not say Steve Perry would be sacrilegious.
Sure. But
Steve Perry was my first modern influence. I really remember when I heard Journey for the first time. It was 1981. I was 10 years old. So all the way up to then, I had only been really raised on my parents' music.
I thought you were raised on radio.
That's what I thought he was going to say.
Yeah,
I did the Journey singer miss that one.
Yeah, I'll unintentionally quote Journey songs. It drives me up the wall sometimes.
Yeah.
But my parents, they were into other stuff. Sam Cooke, Marvin Gaye.
Oh God,
Elvis Presley,
good shit.
All that stuff. I knew all those songs growing up, and then when I heard Steve Perry the first time, I was like, hey, that guy sounds like Sam Cooke. And that's where the love affair began, because I heard something familiar in his voice.
I've always said that.
I always tell.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I always tell the other singers, I talk to some of the other tribute band singers across the country. We all get together and talk about Journey, believe it or not. And they always ask me my secret, and I say, listen to a lot of Sam Cooke. Because I think that's really a good place. Sam Cooke was the guy who did those note bends the first time.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I've always said that there's something very romantic that I find in music, and I can't really put my finger on it. But, I mean, for example, when I was a kid, when I got started doing some roadieing for some bands, standing in this place where that was going to have hundreds of people, in just a matter of hours, when the gear is getting set up, and there's something about being in that place when it's quiet, and, everybody's getting set up. There's something very romantic about that, and, I can't describe it other than what I just did. But, I mean, what's the largest crowd you guys have played for?
Well, we did a show up in Springfield, Ohio for 5,000 people, and
wow.
I didn't breathe for the first two songs.
Oh, I bet.
Because we were not, honestly, at that time, we were not prepared for such a large crowd. I had no idea.
Was this like a football stadium or like a...
It was an outdoor amphitheater, but there was no chairs. What it was just a big stage and a big field. And when we were doing our sound check, there was a bunch of lawn chairs in front of us. And I said, what are all these lawn chairs? And they said, at 5 o'clock, they open the gate and people can claim their spot. And I said, you mean all these chairs are going to be filled later?
General
and
admission.
And the guy,
Cool.
So, yeah, general admission. So I came out of the dressing room when they announced it. I walked on the stage and I was like, oh my God, it's a sea of people. And it was, we were doing separate ways, and I'm thinking, I think I got to the bridge, and I was like, if I don't breathe, I might pass out. I better breathe. And I always tell singers, breathe, you got to breathe, but I forgot that day. The thing you were saying about the romanticism about the stage, you know what I like to do whenever we play a venue of note, right before we do the sound check, I like to get a photo just standing on the stage, of me standing on the stage where the audience is going to be.
Right.
So that way I can kind of have that moment, because I know that moment. That's
it's
that quiet moment before the storm.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the
I love
music
that.
part is romantic too, but I mean, when you're standing in a place like that, it's just something that's just really, like you said, you know, you have this kind of step back, and because later on you're going to see all the other pictures that are just going to be, you know, just people everywhere.
Mhm.
Now, do you guys have
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of, do you have like a crew that loads your equipment in and out, or you guys just roll your sleeves up and have at it?
You know, one of the things that shocks people is that we're not like that. We don't have a crew. Sometimes my guitar player, Scotty Jordan, he'll want to bring his wall of sound. He has like 9
Oh God, we
for the big show.
yeah, we get
He'll-
that.
Guitar
you know-
Wars.
You know how you know how those guitar players are.
Oh
Yeah.
my
And
God.
he always says, I can't hear myself. And I'm like,
Wow.
you're deaf.
Wow, we know
But we get
that
along
feeling.
great, but-
Yeah.
But when we have those shows, he'll get a buddy or something to help him load those in. But we all lug and tug. I carry drums.
Yeah.
I bring in drums. I bring in bass amps.
Yeah.
We're 5 friends that believe that nobody's the star of the show. The music is the star of the show, and
Right.
we just try to come out and have a good time and make sure that the audience has a good time.
A friend of the
So,
show,
it keeps me-
a friend of the show one time said that you get paid to load in and load out. You play for free. And I said,
That's true.
boy, is
That's-
that true.
I could not agree more with that. So, yeah, we play one place, the Orange Peel in Asheville, and they have 4 people waiting at the curb to unload our bus. And
Oh,
by
my
bus,
God.
I mean our
That's awesome.
I mean our 5 cars, not because we don't have a bus. They unload our 5 cars. That's my favorite. When they call me to do the advance, they're like, "So you guys get a bus yet?" I'm like, "No, not yet. No, it's gonna be our car."
Well, Ernie, I
So, you know,
understand.
I like that though.
I understand you have some tickets that you
Well,
want to offer to some of our listeners.
Yeah, we're doing a show in Greensboro on May 23rd at the Cone Denham Entertainment Center, the new Live Nation venue. That's sort of like a mini House of Blues. And I was
Right.
thinking, wouldn't it be great if we could do maybe like a trivia contest?
Oh man,
That would be
Like
sweet.
that would be fun, huh?
no, that'd be awesome.
So, let me know when you're ready, and I'll see if I can remember how I worded this question.
Okay. All right.
All right,
let's
here
see.
it goes. Here's the question.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to post it on our Facebook page, and we're going to
Okay.
see who gets it right. Go right
Good to
ahead.
me. All right. So before Journey was Journey, they had another name. What was Journey called before they decided to call the band Journey?
Oh God. Why didn't I watch
It's
behind the
pretty
music?
It's a tough one, but I was told to make it a little difficult.
Okay.
So now you know, you know, if no one gets it right, maybe we can give out tickets to everybody that calls.
Okay.
Don't say that. Our fans will throw it, you know, on purpose.
Well, let's see if we can get somebody to get the answer right. But if not, let's collect their information and reach out to them.
What was the date again?
Something for just participants. It's May 23rd.
May 23rd.
So that's plenty of time to get your tickets and.
Yes. I think it'd be great, man. They told me that it's only, I think the seating is 900, and the tickets haven't even gone on sale yet, but I have a feeling we're going to sell that place out.
Oh
That's my
yeah.
plan.
I mean, we've been
If
listening.
y'all aren't doing nothing, if y'all not doing nothing, let me know, and I'll get you in VIP.
Oh man, don't tell
That
us.
would
Don't
be
tell
nice.
us that. We can schmooze with the best of them.
Oh, why not, man? It'll be a good time. Trust me, it'll be a good time.
We like to pretend we know.
Well, I tell you what. While we're waiting for the ticket winner, we've had this conversation with some other folks that we've spoken to that have tribute bands. How important is it to you personally, since you play in a tribute band and one of the biggest Journey tribute bands around? Some people, when they go see a tribute band, how important is it for them to look like them versus to sound like them, or both?
You know, I've asked our fans that question. I've asked everybody in the world that question, and I tell you, that's a tough one. I think some people, the look is more important than the sound, which baffles me.
Yeah, that blows my
Because
mind.
To me, but there are some people where that's important.
For example, if you go see
for
Heart
me-
Brigade, you're going to see Susie up there and Joan that are
They look just
looking
like them.
like
It's amazing.
Ann and Nancy. And, you know, when they got Joan Burton, maybe 6-7 months ago, something like that, I thought, wow, what a spitting image of Nancy when she was in her mid-late 30s. And of course, there's,
Quite shocking.
I mean, and they sound awesome together. So when you see those guys, you're kind of getting the whole package. I mean, the rest of the band, nobody really cares about.
I mean, they sound great.
I don't mean that in a mean way, you know. It's just that it's all about Ann and Nancy, you know. And then, of course, the music. But when you guys go play, do you hear, well, you don't look like Steve Perry? You ever get
Well,
that?
you know, here's the thing. You can try to look like Steve Perry, but then you run the ragged edge of being a mockery of Steve Perry.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I think if I automatically looked like him, I'd be stupid not to try to look like him.
Exactly.
I think, you know, so I think if you don't look like the person and then you try to look like them, then it becomes more of a mockery than a tribute.
Yeah, there's
And I
nothing
think there are
worse
some bands
than.
out there that.
No.
I went and seen. I think I went and saw a Poison tribute. I went and saw a Motley Crue tribute. And when the guy comes out with the wig from Halloween
We have an
Express,
absolutely.
Yeah,
we
it
have
just
a-
looks
we
bad.
have
Oh,
100%.
it's terrible.
We have 100% no wig policy in my band.
Yeah.
Not
If
even
you
a.
don't put a
You
wig,
need to get the guitar player. Not even an afro, a disco afro like Neil Sean.
Back in the day. You know,
Yeah.
I met this
The
Kiss.
funny thing is when
I met this
When he-
Kiss
when he showed
tribute
up,
band
he-
years ago where the Gene Simmons, I was talking to him after the show. I'll just say this real quick and I'll let you talk. And I said something to him about, well, you must really love Kiss, you know, to play in a Kiss tribute band. He says, dude, I don't even like Kiss. I'm in it for the paycheck.
man, that's
Okay.
terrible. That's terrible. I mean, I honestly, I tell everybody in my band, when you're tired of playing Journey, just let me know.
Right.
You don't have to do this. If you don't love it,
If you want to play
fans
Give Me
will
3
know.
Steps, there's the door.
Yeah, come and join us.
well, you know, I mean, seriously, who wants to be on stage with a guy who's just counting the zeros at the end of the night? You
Oh,
know what I
man.
mean? It wears thin on everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and and I really think that the fans can sense that. If you're not having a good time, and this is what we talk about this kind of stuff in the band all the time. Just have this. If you can't be on stage in front of 500 people, 1,000 people, 2,000 people,
Oh,
whatever
my
shows
God.
up that night, 50 people, 50 people, if you can't be up there having a good time, then you don't belong up there.
You're right.
Now
I mean,
that
those
five.
people are paying.
That,
They're paying money. They're taking time out of their week. They've worked all week. This is their night out, and you're going to cheat them by having a
Exactly.
bad time and collecting a paycheck. That person needs to lose their instrument. If you ask me, they don't
You got
deserve
that
to be
right.
on the stage. But you know, hey, don't want to be too harsh, right?
That's
yeah.
right.
I got to ask a question. How many
Yeah,
times
go.
have you seen the band Journey? Literally, how many times have you went and saw them live yourself?
There you go.
You know, yeah, I got a call, actually a message last week. They said, "Where are you?" And I said, "What do you mean? Where am I?" "I'm in Columbia. Where are you?" And I said, "I'm not in Columbia." And they said, "You're not at the Journey show?" I said, "Dude, if I wanted to see somebody else sing Journey other than Steve Perry, I'd just go to my band."
Exactly.
And he laughed.
But let me.
So the last time I saw Journey, it was 1987.
Uh-huh.
It was the Raised on Radio tour.
Right.
And that was
With
his
Mr.
last
Jackson on
with
bass.
Journey. Yeah, Randy Jackson.
Yep.
Man, he looked so funky. I look at those pictures now. I'm like, how did he? Why
He
did
was
do
was
that?
big too.
But then, oh yeah, he's a big man. Hey, listen, you know, big guys gotta, get a paycheck.
Yeah, thank you.
And the
But,
haircut and everything.
Yeah, chicken wings are too good. That's all I'm saying. But I did go see. Hey man, that's why I had my lunch today with chicken wings. That was good stuff.
I love me some chicken wings.
Chicken wings and cold beer, my friend. That's the secret to life.
Hell yeah.
But I did go see Steve Perry do his solo tour in 1991,
Mm.
and that was pretty good. But it wasn't Journey; it was Steve Perry with a bunch of musicians I really didn't know very much.
Well, speaking of not
But
Steve
he-
Perry, what do you think about the Journey singer that they have now?
Well, I mean, first off, I want to say that he got the job. So
Well, that is
obviously
true.
He's doing something right. He's doing something right. And I'm glad they're out there doing it because it's creating new fans, which is good business for me. And they're keeping the songs
Which is
alive.
good
They're
business.
keeping those-
That's true. You know, I hadn't thought about it that way, but keeping it alive is keeping you with a job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, keeping the Journey's music in people's consciousness is what they're doing, and that's a good thing for me because, you know, that's a concern of a tribute band. I mean, listen, Journey had their last hit was in '87. I mean, they had something off the Trial by Fire album, but that was '96. So I mean, here we are in 2014. How relevant is Journey? Well, thank God for Don't Stop Believing because
that's true.
every day.
Yeah, Glee.
Now, if you weren't if you weren't playing in a
Sopranos, but to answer your question completely, because I want to do that, I like what Arnell's doing.
Yeah.
But I'm such a Steve Perry fan that
Right.
it's not Steve Perry. So every time I hear him sing, I go, he's good, but that's not Steve Perry. But the truth is, Steve Perry can't do this anymore. So I'm glad someone else is.
Right.
Yeah. Now, if you couldn't do Steve Perry anymore, or if you weren't in a Journey tribute band anymore, what would Ernie be doing? I mean, would you still be singing in a? Would you be singing in a Poison tribute band, or would you be, you know, would you be in just a Southern rock band, or?
No, I think if for some reason I woke up tomorrow and couldn't sing Journey, I'd probably just say goodbye to everybody. I would thank them. Yeah, I like what I do.
Yeah.
People ask me how come I don't do another band where I do other songs, and the truth is everything I sing sounds like Steve Perry. So unless you want to hear Steve Perry sing Crazy Train.
That would be cool.
Oh, that would be great.
It's different. It's different. Let's just call it different. It's different.
Yeah, that would be different.
Steve Perry singing Crazy Train and Rush songs, it's just not good. So, yeah. So for me, I think if I woke up tomorrow and couldn't do it, I would just, you know, not do it anymore and just be grateful for my time up there. And then I'd probably get some job in sales because the other thing is I'm the marketer for this band, and I love it. I love selling the band. I love pitching it to venues. I love getting people excited about coming to the shows. So that part I would try to keep alive somehow. But no, you would not hear me in a Poison tribute band or a Kiss tribute band or anything. Wouldn't happen.
Oh.
Wouldn't happen. If I was going to sing again, I'd try to find a band with a horn section and maybe do some old R&B, maybe some Wilson Pickett.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Otis Redding. That'd be fun. And that would just be for me. You know, I'd just do that because it would be fun for me to do.
Okay.
But I wouldn't have to sing all those high notes anymore.
Okay, we've got a couple of people here that have posted on our post here, and I'm trying to figure out where. Okay, Mr. Scott Shoemake, who is, I'm trying to figure out where he's at. It looks like he went to Duke University, but I'm not sure.
I hope he's not Googling this. This better be on his memory.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Well, it is Googleable.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, it looks like he has there's two people that posted the answer, or posted a answer, and they posted the exact same answer.
Okay.
And the answer to both is the Golden Gate Rhythm Section.
And we have two winners.
Oh, wow.
So we have two winners. So why don't we offer both of them, if they'd like to come to see the show in Greensboro, May 23rd.
That's awesome.
We'll offer them a 4-pack of tickets.
Oh, man.
That would be awesome. And that would be Mr. Scott Shoemake and Mike and Heather Chambers. Friends of the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Congratulations. I was sitting there listening to you talk. I forgot to check and see. And the two top answers were exactly the same. So I was like, and they posted exactly 2 minutes ago. So it was like the exact same time.
Well, for me, it's all about having people at the show having a good time. So let's get them some tickets. And
Sounds great.
If you have anybody calling begging for some, let me know and we'll hook them up too. Okay?
Well, cool. That's what we're here all about. You know, I will get the information over to them. And how can they just claim their tickets there?
What we'll do is you get me their information, and I'll email them how they can get their tickets.
Okay.
And then if they have any questions, we'll either get them the tickets in their hands or we can have them held for them at will call the night of the show.
All right, and I am jotting their info down now. By the way, if people out there have not heard of Trial by Fire, how can they find out more about the band?
Oh, well, you can find out about Trial by Fire. We have a Facebook page like everybody in the world, but we also have a website. First, the Facebook page is facebook.com/Trial by Fire Tribute to Journey. Obviously, one word. You can't put spaces in Facebook or you won't get anywhere. And then the website, which leads to Facebook too, if you want to get there, you just have to click the little Facebook icon, is trialbyfirejourney.com. And you can get all of our dates. You can look at pictures from past shows. You can watch the videos.
Yeah.
You can listen to the music. It's great.
And we're going to post links to both of those on our Facebook page, by the way.
I appreciate that. That'd be great. I would like to say that our next show is April 11th in Salisbury. And the reason why we're doing this show is we get complaints, believe it or not, from our longtime fans that they don't want to come to these big venues and see us anymore because they get lost in the shuffle. And this place is called DJ's Sky Lounge in Salisbury. Okay. And it holds about 150 people.
You know, Salisbury is just a hop, skip, and a jump down the road from where we are sitting right now because we're in Thomasville. And
yeah, it's right down the road.
But unfortunately, we're going to be in King on the 11th.
You playing show?
Playing ourselves, yeah. So you know how it is, trying to get together with other bands.
Hey,
come see us. Yeah, you come see us. And we go,
my God. All the bands in the area hate me because I never go to any shows because I always have to say,
right.
I'm going to be in Virginia, going to be
exactly.
going to work. So it's rough. You know, and then when you do get a weekend off, you actually want to see the family or other people.
Yeah, you got to take the wife out.
Yeah, got to keep the wife happy.
Oh, yeah, or she won't let you play anymore.
Well,
that's right.
Ernie, it has been a blast talking to you. We appreciate you taking the time out.
And we wish you guys nothing but, even more success. And I can't wait to come and see you guys, in person. So we've heard a lot of great things.
Just hit me up anytime you're available. Just hit me up. You got my number.
Oh yeah, we'll be aggravating you now.
I'll put you on the guest list to get you guys in. Okay?
Boy, will you regret those words. And you're like, who's the guy with? I'll have a restraining order on me in the first 5 minutes I'm there.
He's like, who are the two fat guys that won't go away?
Charge them double.
Yeah, they probably could.
Well,
we like chicken wings ourselves.
All right. Well, we've been speaking.
Oh man, now you have messed up.
Well, speaking with Mr. Ernie Shepherd from Trial by Fire.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful show, man. Thank you.
Journey Tribute Band. Thank you so much. We'll be talking with you soon, sir.
Guys, the pleasure was mine.
All right, we'll be in touch, and I'll get that information over to you for our winners who won tickets to the show on May. I'm sorry, what was the date again?
May 23rd.
May 23rd.
Cool deal.
All right, thanks again. We'll talk to you soon, Ernie.
All right, man. Have a great night, man.
You too. Bye-bye. Bye. Well, that was Mr. Ernie Shepherd.
Yes, it was.
The famous Ernie Shepherd.
This has been a good show.
It has been a good show. I am I'm feeling good about it. I'm going to lay my head down.
Feeling great about it.
And I hardly sipped on my mixed tail hurricane the whole time.
Is that what you call it?
That's my little cocktail that I've been sitting here sipping on.
Well, you got the first part. Right.
We're not getting any dollars for advertising on it, but what the hell? It's the new thing I've seen on TV, and I thought I'd try it. So once again, thanks for listening. This has been the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show,
and it's been your pleasure.
You've been listening to Dirty Dave and Mr. Brian Hall.
Yeah, and we are the only show that's ribbed for your pleasure.
That's exactly right. Tune in next week, same bat time, same bat channel.
We don't know who's going to be on, but it's going to be good.
It will be good. We'll have to listen to our new director, and so she can tell us who the hell is going to be on here. So we will be posting some information on our Facebook page about the information that you have heard tonight, Trial by Fire, and all the rest of the guys. Thanks.
Thank you, Madman Moore. Thank you,
John Hatchell.
John Hatchell from Almost Famous.
Thanks for calling in. You have been listening to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show, baby.